Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. I just want to talk a bit about something Eddie Hearn said in an interview today. He was talking about Anthony Joshua, and he made the claim that Joshua is still the big cash cow. You know, the biggest fights out there can include Anthony Joshua. He talked about the Daniel Dubois rematch, and he insists that Joshua was not fully ready for the February date, the proposed February date with Dubois for the rematch, but that ultimately he wants to fight Dubois. He also said that he may well fight Dubois next, which would be in the summer. And when he was asked about, I think it was Umar who was interviewing him in this interview, when he was asked, well, you know, Joshua would be coming off a very bad defeat to Dubois, and he'd go straight back in there in summer without a warm-up, without a fight in the meantime. Hearn said, look, this is the last chapter of Joshua's career. That's how he phrased it, the final chapter, I think he said. So, you know, does he need a tune-up at this stage of his career? Not really. I thought that was very interesting, because I would say going straight back in with someone who's smashed you to bits, especially if there's the potential of a bit of ring rust, is not advisable. But on the other hand, you know, you think about it, Joshua, with his experience now and his age, maybe going straight back in is the right thing. I don't know. I mean, it's you know, it's all about it's all about him. It's all about his psyche, his psychology. Does he feel he can do that? Does he feel confident enough? Does he recognise what he did wrong in the first fight? I mean, it couldn't have gone worse for him, could it? You've got to ask the question, did he do anything wrong? Or was it all Dubois forcing the case, forcing the issue and making Joshua look so bad? I definitely think Joshua started in a very sort of loose way and got clipped early, and there's never been a guy who recovers well when being hurt. It takes him a few rounds to get over it. He's not like Fury, who, with the exception of the Usyk fight, was able to, you know, rise off the deck and recover very quickly. He had very, very good recuperative powers, Fury. Joshua never really did have those, did he? He was always a guy who would take him a few rounds to recover. But Umar said to Eddie Hearn, look, what about if Fury beats Usyk, surely the trilogy fight would be the one to go for? And Hearn said, no, we'll see. We'll see. I know a lot of people say about the trilogy fight, well, who wants to see that? You know, we'll have seen it twice. No, I am someone who believes in trilogies. I believe that if Fury beats Usyk in the rematch, they're 1-1, and I want to see a conclusive winner. So I want to see that third fight. Trilogies are a great tradition in boxing, and I'm big on tradition in boxing, not just for the sake of it. There's got to be some substance there, some content, but at the same time, no, I would want to see a third fight. Hearn says, it doesn't matter. Don't matter about that. You know, Joshua is the biggest opponent for Fury if he wins against Usyk. And if he loses against Usyk, so what? This seems to be, I'm paraphrasing somewhat, but Hearn said, so what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. AJ is still the man for Fury. Even if Fury loses, AJ versus Fury, even though they're both damaged goods, certainly AJ is, but 2 on a bounce against Usyk for Fury wouldn't be a good look. It's not a shame. I mean, it's not shameful. Of course, Joshua lost 2 on the bounce to Usyk. Usyk is what they call a generational talent these days, an all-time great. And if he beats Fury again, okay, he beats Fury again. But Hearn is saying, doesn't matter. Put AJ in with Fury and you've got yourself the blockbuster, the moneymaker in boxing. And you know what? When you think about it, he's probably right, whether you or I like it or not. Two guys, I mean, let's say Fury does lose to Usyk again. 2 guys who could that sell out Wembley Stadium? Fury versus Joshua? It's possible that it could. It's possible that it could, you know. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? Because the public, again, I'll use the phrase, the casual fans, they always go for the names. They always go for the reputations. They always go for sometimes the myth. They don't go for the, I don't know, what's the word? They don't go for reality, I suppose. They go for the almost what they want to believe rather than what is actually the reality of, two fighters who are past their best fighting each other. So what? I mean, look at how well Amir Khan versus Kell Brook did on a smaller scale, obviously. But that was a success. That was one of Ben Shalom's early successes, and he hasn't been renowned during his Sky tenure for having a great deal of success, or a lot of successes. But that was certainly one of them. And Khan was shot to bits, and Brook was way past it too. But it captured the imagination. So I think there is something to what Hearn says, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not. It's still, he's right when he said Joshua's still the man in terms of attracting, eyes to the ring. I definitely think he's got a point there. Anyway, you tell me if you agree with that or not. And do you agree with me when I say that I think Hearn's kind of right? Let me know. Comments below, of course, as always. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. I really do appreciate it if you could do that. That would help us out a great deal. And also hit the like button if you don't mind, because they count the likes, so I'm told, for whatever reason. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Always appreciate your time. Looking forward to reading what you got to say. And bye for now.